Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your June reading. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your love and support. I truly appreciate you. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. We are going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you guys, get some insight, get some guidance, see what you need to know, look out for, or be aware of during this time. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. Private readings are available down below. Let's get right into your messages, Saggy. Happy full moon. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Comment down below. How are you feeling under this full moon in Sagittarius? I hope that you are feeling great. I've been feeling a little heavy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Saggy moon if you didn't know. I've been feeling very kind of melancholy. Nothing really specific. I've tried to just really ground myself, but there's, you know, how so much shit's going on in this world. I don't even want to get into it. Honestly, it's just too much. But I'm just sending you guys so much love your way, and I hope that you're finding this full moon strengthening, transformative, and unlocking, you know, the doors to your beautiful future and your highest potential. Okay? We have potential and possibility. Reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Future, higher self, and quantum. I feel like you may be receiving some sort of message from your future self. This is number 5. Something like 5 months from now. 5 months from now. What's going on for Sagittarius? What do you need to know right now? We have Harmony, number 27. And we also have a Goddess of the Sea. It's time to come home. Abundance, purification, and... Oops, almost dropped the card. Oh my goodness. Purification and ego. Along with harmony, ease, inner child, and softness. May sweet and soft things find you. That's funny. It's actually, there's a typo. May sweet and soft things finds you. Okay. Hey. We're all human. That's when you know it's not AI. Well, anyways. Saggy, it feels like there's a familiar energy that you're being brought back to. Something that feels like home, like it's comforting, it's safe, it's secure. You feel like you belong, you feel comforted. It's something that's sweet. It's something that's soft. Something that nurtures you. Your future self is calling you, trying to communicate with you, trying to guide you back home. You could be going to your childhood home or childhood place where you grew up. You could be moving homes. Some of you are searching for your new home. You're trying to figure out where you'd like to live, where you'd like to go, where you want to settle down. There's something that's unlocking, like the portal to your heart. Portal to your heart. Maybe you feel like home to someone, or you met someone that feels like home to you. I'm very curious what's going to come out in the tarot, but seems like right now in the vibes for June, harmony. Harmony. And if it isn't bringing you harmony, then it's time to make some necessary changes and adaptations and adjustments so that you feel like I feel like you're returning home, returning to that security, returning to that comfort, returning to that belonging, that love, that softness. Okay, so new ideas coming up. They pay very close attention to that. Write down your dreams. Write down any channeled messages that come up during the day, especially around this full moon. Very potent energy where you could be receiving a lot of important messages from the divine, from your spirit guides, and most importantly from your higher self. Okay, but something good's coming your way. You can sense it, you can feel it, and you're also creating it too. Each and every moment. I'm using the vice versa tarot to start this part of the reading. I don't know what I'm saying. There's a sound that just distracted me in the other room. Alright, Sagittarius. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. So we do have the Nine of Wands as your first card out. looks like, you know, you have been really fighting for something. Let's see what's at the bottom. Fighting for change, Wheel of Fortune. You've been so determined to change your life, to change your circumstance, to change your mindset. You have been actively putting in the work to overcome this challenge. And it has been tiring. You're tired, you're drained, you're healing as well. You're recovering from something that has been quite the challenge. Okay, maybe physically you've been going through something challenging, or like emotionally, maybe financially, but there has been a challenge here. You're at the finish line, or you're just moments, just steps away from crossing the finish line, crossing the threshold. All right, that final push. This is the month. This is the tipping point. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom is showing change. Changes in the air. The changes that you've been really, really working for. Trying your best, not giving up. You've been persistent. You've been really just going non-stop. We have the Queen of Wands and then the Nine of Cups. Also the Seven of Pentacles, which is showing how patient you've been and how you've really allowed yourself to visualize. Right, when we look at the Seven of Pentacles, there's this tree. It's empty. There's no leaves. But you know, okay, this is just springtime. Springtime. Right after winter, when all the snow melts, it's bare, it's pretty dry, everything's kind of dead, dormant, but you know it's not going to stay that way for very long. You know it's only a matter of time. It's literally only a matter of a couple months before this tree is bushed out with leaves, with blooms, with flowers, beautiful sweet smells, colors will be vivid. The grass that's kind of dead, it's dormant, it's like yellow. It will turn green. Like, you know that, right? You know it's only a matter of time. Your harvest is coming. And you're able to visualize that with the Nine of Cups backside. This is more of like the dream. If you can see it in your mind's eye, it is there. It's happening. It's yours. There is a timeline that you are shifting to. You're aligning to. You're in this process. All right? If you may look at the physical right here in this moment, maybe it's not the exact same as what your vision is. Sorry, we're blurry, right? But you gotta stay focused. Stay focused. Just like my camera, just focus right now. You gotta stay focused on the dream. You gotta stay focused on the dream. And that is exactly what it is that you're doing. Queen of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. This is where you're tapping into your creative abilities, your beautiful manifesting gifts, talents, and your skills. And you're making shit happen. It's requiring a lot of strength, though. I'll give you that. You've been so patient. You've been so dedicated. You've been working so hard, y'all. But the reason why you haven't given up is because you know you're destined for this. You know that this is yours. You've claimed it. Your spirit knows it. There's no doubt about it. And even if you do have moments of doubt, it's very short-lived. You're able to shut it down. You're able to switch the narrative to something positive, to affirm that you are on the right path, that you are doing what's needed to be done, and you are going to get there a lot sooner than you can even imagine. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius. What do my Saggies need to know? We have the Page of Wands. It is the backside. This seems to be a pivotal moment in your life. There is transformation. We see this phoenix rising. It kind of, to me, when I look at this card, it kind of makes me think of the Two of Wands, where it's like you've recently or in the near future, you will be making a choice that forever changes your life. I'm hearing forevermore. Forevermore. Ace of Wands at the bottom. Well, sheesh. Wow. I mean, this is some sudden, like, lightning. Boom. It's a strike. It's strong. Lightning, man. You don't want to get struck by lightning. Be careful. Oh my god, I almost had an incident. It was 2022. It was crazy. Anyways, don't recommend that. Oh, look, the lightning there in the Knight of Wands backside. There's something, look at what you're moving towards. The Four of Pentacles in between the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Looks like the Knight of Wands is approaching this Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles backside. This is interesting because it looks as if kind of giving domino effect. Like, I always see these are like towers, but they kind of remind me of dominoes. Looks like there's this random or sudden urge to go somewhere, to call someone, to do something, and it's going to just kind of hit you out of the blue. It's going to just come up unexpectedly on a random fucking Tuesday, random Thursday, just like on something that's like you're not really prepared for. There's this lightning of an idea that comes booming down, and well, I mean, let's see where this is headed. Let's see where this is going. For Sagittarius, show me clearly what is going on for Sagittarius. Hermit. Well, this is something very personal, something that you are going through internally, spiritually, emotionally even. What's at the bottom? 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords, backside, King of Wands. We even have Temperance reversed. Something's a little bit out of sync from what I can tell. And the only way to get back in alignment is by taking some time to go inwards and sit with yourself, meditate. There's something here that you're stewing on, and it's coming up for a reason. It's something that you shouldn't shut down just because it's uncomfortable or just because it's difficult. Hermit here, this is Virgo energy. There's something that's requiring your... Well, it's requiring you to bring peace, is what it looks like, because with this 4 of Swords backside, it's representing a situation where there's restlessness. We see in the distance there's a fire going on, and yet he feels helpless, like there's not much he can do to change it or stop it, which that's so real. Like, there's so many fires going on. So many fires. It's smoky where I'm at. And then, like, we could say that, like, literally the fire's going on, and even, like, figuratively, there's so much, like, human problems going on. There's so many fires, and a lot of these fires aren't so simple to just put out. Fires can be very challenging to put out, and you guys are fire signs, so you know what it's like. You know what if your fire is going, like, off the charts, out of control, it can be hard to kind of tame it, right? Very intense, so holy crap. We have the 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords reversed with the King of Wands. Why is it showing? It's like there's this difficulty of enjoying the moment or being happy. And this is a side of the 3 of Cups where it's like finding happiness from within, by yourself, on your own, but there seems to be a challenge with that, or it's a bit uncomfortable for someone here. And I would say, well, clearly it's you, because we have the King of Wands, then we have your energy, Temperance backside, then we have Justice backside, so this is reverse. It's showing there's an imbalance. They're showing some sort of imbalance. It's internal, so that's why your soul, your spirit is like trying to communicate something to you that only you're able to receive by going internally and allowing yourself to... Well, I'm seeing someone with a flashlight kind of shining a light in a dark room, a complete black, pitch black room, shining a light on all the corners, trying to find their way out. Okay. Trying to find the way is what you're trying to do. Trying to find the way. You'll find the way. Find the way out. That's too many. Or how many is this? I think it's like 3. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and the Hangman. A situation where you're feeling kind of tied, or you're feeling kind of stuck, or caught in between 2 different places, 2 different people, 2 different options, right? You're also, when we look at this 2 of Pentacles, you're trying your best to make sure everybody that's involved, everybody that is part of this is happy. But in a way, you may be putting your own needs aside. And that's creating disappointment. That's creating this longing for something different. Or I feel like you're putting your needs aside for others' sake. Hangman with the 5 of Cups is the energy where you could be feeling trapped or stuck emotionally on a situation. There's a situation that you're finding very hard to get over. And the only way through it is to sit with it, to observe it. And with the Hangman, it's all about perspective shift, right? You may need to change your actual physical perspective, like actually get up and move or go to a different place. Or some of you could be moving, which we did talk about that with the goddess of the sea. Some of you maybe are being called to move somewhere near the ocean. Maybe you live near the ocean, but maybe it's spirit saying, hey, get your ass to the beach right fucking now. This is also where you're able to look at these issues, look at these challenges, look at these emotional problems, and find solutions. But the only way to find the solutions is actually like look at it for what it is, instead of running, instead of avoiding, instead of suppressing. All right. And even, oops, look at how this is sticking to my elbow. Oh my God. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say there could be people that you can ask for support, ask for help, ask for advice, but I don't know if that necessarily makes it easier for you. You're still having to face the 5 of Cups. You're still having to acknowledge this heaviness or this hurt or whatever that's got you feeling down in the dumps. Good news is you got options. You got options, and there's still something behind you that isn't quite lost, okay? Not all is lost here. At the bottom, we have the Knight of Swords, which is, okay, this is where sudden shake up, sudden turn of events. Maybe this is news. Maybe this is that push, the sudden urge that we were seeing, right? Was it with this? I can't remember. Someone commented on the other reading. They're like, why would you say you don't remember? That was not necessary. Or something. I'm like, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm sorry. I don't remember if I said, like, I don't remember everything. My brain is not a computer. Like, it is a computer, but not really. Like, I'm not a fucking robot. How am I supposed to remember everything? I can't. I don't remember. I don't remember if I said it with this card at the beginning of the reading or when I was saying it. But it's like, there's a pull, there's an urge, there's this push towards something, and it just something you can't shake, or you're being guided towards. I don't remember the exact thing I said. Don't comment down below and be like, you have a problem with saying I don't remember. I fucking am not remembering everything. Once I do a reading, out of my mind, I don't remember what it's about. Even halfway through a reading, sometimes I fucking don't even remember what the hell I'm saying. So I'm in channel mode. If you don't like it, find somebody else. Understand. Look at this. Look at this. You have options available at your fingertips. And it doesn't matter what you choose, but you gotta choose what feels best for you in your soul, in your heart, in your spirit. Whatever that lights you up is going to be the best path forwards, okay? And that's exactly what you're doing here. You're seeing things from a completely, look at that bird's eye view. Bird's eye view. You're able to see things in such a different light, in a huge like perspective shift, which is what we were saying about the Hangman. It's like you may need to switch your perspective. The situation that you have been struggling with, maybe this is a time to look at it differently. What is this situation trying to teach you? What is it trying to teach you here? Maybe to be more flexible, to be more adaptable. I don't know. Don't know what you're dealing with, but it's teaching you something very important. And so let's keep going. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius. Look at the sun trying to flip out. I will take it. Gladly will take the sun. The world, we do have the world backside. There's some unfinished business. We have Leo energy, by the way. Not Wheel of Fortune. World, Temperance, and then the Queen of Wands backside. Also, High Priestess backside. What is this saying here? I'm hearing not yet. Not right now. One day, but not today. If that's what, you know what, babe? If that's what your intuition is saying, that's what your intuition has been guiding you towards. Even this 10 of Cups, it's 10 of Cups backside, where it's like you're so close, but there's some distance. You still have some water to cross. It may not be today, But someday, I kind of see that where it's like, all right, I got some unfinished business. I got some loose ends. I still have to deal with X, Y, and Z. And I'll get there. Temperance, right? I'll get there. But Queen of Wands backside, but not today. Not today. I'm not really feeling it today. The sun. This is what the sun. Tell me that there is enlightenment. There is clarity. There is acceptance, making peace, and being in the moment. The sun is a card of celebration, is a card of fun. It's joy. It's just allowing to be present and not be stuck in the past or in the future. So the sun with this combination. I think be patient with yourself as you're maneuvering through the waves. There's going to be moments where you're feeling very high and mighty and confident and positive and optimistic. And then there might be some moments where you're feeling not like that. A little low, a little heavy. What did I say at the beginning of this reading? I was saying I was feeling a little, what was it? Melancholy? Yeah, a little heavy. Feeling a little blue. Feeling like, what the hell is going on? There's going to be waves of that. You know, we just got to ride it. We will get through this together, right, Sachi? The world reversed with temperance. There's some storylines that haven't quite wrapped up just yet. There's more to the story. I do feel like it's out of your control or it's beyond your hands. There's not a whole lot you can do. I see a bit of a blockage. Now, what is this blockage? Because we had the High Priestess reverse underneath the Queen of Wands reverse. And then the Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, King. Oh, look, it's a King of Wands reverse too. See that there's a snake. I think this could be representing like dead skin that needs to be shed. Like the snake, right? Shedding dead skin. We even have, look at all these reversals. The Fool backside where it's like you wish for a different situation. You wish things were better. You wish that, you know, you would have jumped off the cliff when it was better timing and you wish you had done it sooner or whatever. You wish, whatever. You were like wishing for something. Spirit's kind of saying like, what are you waiting for though? Because you can do it now. You're like wishing, oh, I wish like a year ago or 5-10 years ago, I wish X, Y, and Z. Well, you can do it now. You can do it today. You could, like, literally this Knight of Wands to the Ten of Cups, like, okay, maybe you missed the opportunity then. Whatever's truly meant for you will never pass you by, though. You get me? Just saying. So Spirit could be saying, well, here's the perfect opportunity to take this leap, to take this chance now. You wish, here you go. But, like, maybe the blockage is just you ignoring your intuition or overthinking your intuition. Your inner knowing strong, but you're saying, no, not yet, or I'm not quite ready, or I need to do X, Y, Z before I can allow myself to move in this new direction. You're still processing. Anyway, so we have Virgo, Pisces, and Leo as the main signs coming out in this spread. And we can clarify. Let me see here. So the Nine of Wands. Let me look into this. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Five of Wands. What are you putting up a fight? What are you resisting? Or is this other people that have been resisting or fighting against this? What have you been pushing for? What have you been fighting for? Nine of Wands for Sagittarius. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Well, clearly, whatever this is, it's not working, right? There's lack of collaboration. Things moving too quickly. Maybe recklessly. Let me see. Nine of Wands. One more. Queen of Wands in reverse. There's lack of movement, lack of traction. With the Hierophant, some of you are locked into a contract that you're unable to break out of just yet. Hierophant, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, right? So there's this energy of feeling like trapped or feeling like your hands are tied, feeling frustrated, feeling unheard, people talking all over one another, like talking over each other's voice, you know what I mean? There's this irritability, whether it's you or others that are annoyed or frustrated with you, vice versa. It just seems here no one is budging. There's a lot of stubbornness in the air. Hierophant, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups. This is where someone is trying... Am I going insane? When I said trying, I thought I heard a beep. What time was that at? Let me see. 25 minutes. I don't know. Maybe I'm going insane. I thought I heard a beep. I don't fucking know. Okay. Anyways, this Queen of Swords, she's been trying to bring practical solutions and offers and like trying to solve the problem here. She's also trying to follow the rules and be responsible. Now, will this offer be well received? Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups underneath that. The Lovers. Four of Wands. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I see hope here. Okay, so let's see what this is. This Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands backside here? We have the Emperor. I sense a level up. I see you guys leveling up. Taking matters into your own hands. Even taking any failed opportunities, missed opportunities, losses, and bouncing back from that, right? Loving the Phoenix Rising moment, your biggest comeback, rising up from the struggles, not letting it define you, not letting it defeat you, using that as motivation to overcome and push forward. So we have the Three of Wands coming out here. Look at these plans that you're making. Future success. I'm seeing future millionaire, future billionaire over here. We got the Hermit coming out twice now. Fell out on the Hermits. We have the Five of Swords at the bottom, Seven of Wands, and the World. You know, some of you may feel it's better to just do this solo or independently, and that might very well be the case. Remember how we were seeing earlier where it's like you could be trying to find the middle ground or find a way to make sure everybody else is like satisfied or happy, but in the way you are sacrificing your own needs and you're the one that's like getting the shitty end of the stick, and yet you feel trapped and you feel like this is how it's just gotta be. But you're recognizing like, hey, maybe it's better to go solo. Maybe it's better to go on your own path, go your own way, go separate ways. Be mindful of distractions as well. We look at the Hermit. There is a snake in the path. Please watch your step so you don't trip. Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the World. People have been resisting, challenging you, trying to stop you, trying to slow you down, really testing your patience over here. Here's your energy, Temperance. Oh, fuck, what was it? Remember how I was saying, you're like, okay, maybe not today, but one day, right? This combination, maybe not today, but one day. That's kind of what I'm seeing here with the World and Temperance. You're like, okay, see, it's the same thing. The same cards, World and Temperance, although now we have it upright. You know this is only a matter of time. This is short-lived. This is not permanent. These challenges, you know how divinely guided and protected you are. The divine universe, God, higher power, source, spirit is watching over you. You're not alone. Everything that's happening right now is for a bigger plan, a bigger reason. You might not be able to see it at this moment, but one day you will, Saggy. I'm really drawn to the horse in the back. And he's kind of like spitting out this energy from his mouth. It's like you have healing powers and healing abilities. The things that you say have the ability to heal wounds that you never even caused. Okay, Hermit, let me clarify. Let's move on. Let's move forwards. Hermit, Why is the Hermit here? And now you got it coming out twice. Hermit for Sagittarius. So yeah, you may be feeling like you're doing this all on your own, or this is a very deep spiritual journey. We have the King of Cups. So here you are doing a lot of inner reflection, deep emotions being brought up to the surface. There's acceptance, there's patience, there's forgiveness, there's love. We have the 10 of Pentacles, taking responsibility and ownership, right? Tell me about the Hermit. Some of you could be moving and living on your own. We have the 10 of Wands, though. There's some baggage or there's some pressure that you've been carrying for a while, but is it yours to take on? Is it your responsibility? 10s are coming through, representing the ending of a cycle, showing that you are at the finish line. Your hard work has paid off, truly. And you don't even see it yet. You haven't even gotten all the rewards. Not yet. It's on its way. We have 4 of Cups, the Moon, the 4 of Wands. So 44, maybe you're 44 years old, turning 44 this year. 444 could be important for someone. There's some changes taking place in your home life and your relationships in the near future. And this is a time to really figure out what it is that you want for you, for your loved ones. Obviously, everybody has to choose what they want. You can't you can't choose everything. You can't change other people, all that shit. But this is a very good time to have discussions about the future plans and goals, aspirations, and get the clarity that you need. Right now, things seem to be kind of in the dark, right? With this Moon, this is the time of illumination. This is a time of clarity. This is a time of like working together. 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. There's this need to get on the same page if everybody wants to be together. Happy family, happy home. Everybody's got to be on the same page. I can't help but feel 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Someone here is in a way kind of sabotaging because they don't really know what they want for themselves, what they want for their future. They say one thing to other people, but internally, 7 of Swords, they're keeping something hidden. Someone feels lost and confused inside, but I don't think that they are making it known. They could be playing it off like they have it all figured out when in actuality they're clueless or they are unsure or uncertain or undecided. But again, there's options available. Anyways, okay, let's move on. Let me look into this combination. The Hangman, the 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. Let's see what this is about. And then we'll look into the Sun and I'll end the reading. Hangman, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. What's this combination for Sagittarius? Show me clearly. Hangman, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Tell me about this combination. We have the 8 of Swords and the Lovers. We also have the Hangman. Yeah, someone literally feels stuck, feels trapped in a partnership or in a commitment, a contract. Someone literally that's first of all, when these 2 cards came out, 8 of Swords and Lovers, I felt that was like someone either feels stuck, they feel trapped with the person, they feel trapped with like they feel like they can't fully express themselves fully, authentically. This is someone who maybe is afraid to commit, someone who is scared of saying yes, scared of making a promise, scared of fucking up. We also then have the Hangman, and again, look at the chains that are attached to his legs, and then the money that's falling out of his pockets. Like someone literally is feeling stuck and trapped and feels like they're just kind of like losing out as the minute goes by, as the second ticks. Someone feels like money is decreasing, or the value of something is decreasing, a value of a relationship is decreasing, or is becoming less and less functional. 6 of Pentacles, the Star, and the 2 of Cups. there's an element of hope here. And then we even have justice. There's an ability to strength trying to come out. I'm trying to flip itself in the reverse. We have Aquarius energy over here. There's this ability to find a solution here, but everybody's got to be on the same page. Heart-to-heart conversations could help definitely smoothen things out. Everybody's got to be on the same page. Okay, and why is the sun here? Because it's showing like positive outcome in regards to the situation. So although you may feel stuck or trapped, or if this is about a relationship, you and your partner, you and your husband, your wife, or your co-parenting with someone, right? Maybe you both are disagreeing on whatever. It's difficult to find the middle ground, or someone's not willing to sacrifice for the other. Let me see why the sun is here, because the sun is showing like a positive outcome or a win-win outcome. Even when we saw justice with the star, and I already forgot what else was with that combination at the bottom. Let me see why the sun is here. Two of Cups, look, you and someone getting on the same page or the same idea. Look, 10 of Cups, I want the sun. Why is the sun here? Looks like you finally got through to this person, or they finally got through to you. 2 of Wands, and then the 4 of Swords. And it looks like there's this energy of like acceptance, surrender, making peace. We have the Hierophant at the bottom. So I'm seeing like new contracts being fulfilled, agreements, things like that. So here, let's start off with the 2 of Cups and a 10 of Cups. So loving the cups, loving the water. Feels like relief, honestly. Feels like a huge relief or a huge breakthrough. This feels peaceful. This feels very harmonious. You and someone feel the same way, are on the same page, finally are able to get your thoughts and feelings across and being understood, being felt and understood and seen. Now it's a choice to be made about the future of this relationship, of this partnership, of this friendship, of this romantic relationship. There is a big crossroad between you and this person and what the future holds and whatever this... we'll talk about it in a second. Whatever this contract or commitment is. Okay? Now, before I show you what was... before I show you what I was like, 2 of Wands with the 4 of Swords. Please... both of you, take your time, feel things out. There's no rush. At least right now, 4 of Swords, take some time to think about it. I would even suggest sleeping on it, all right? Maybe give yourself 24, 48 hours to really just like, okay, if you made up your mind, cool, but then like sleep on it and see how you feel the next day. And if you still feel the same way, okay, go through with it, right? 2 of Wands with the 4 of Swords. I would even suggest take a moment to meditate on this path, meditate on the potential future, potential timelines that you may walk through. Oh, remember what I said, 5 months? I said something about 5 months for someone, right? Meditate on, ask your spirit guides, what's the next 5 months? What can I expect for the next 5 months? Or, I don't know, it doesn't have to be 5 months. Meditate on this, though. Please, please, please. Do this for yourself. Do this for your sanity. Do this for your safety is also what I'm hearing. Okay, a bit dramatic, but... And let me just tell you, because underneath the Hierophant, I just got a feeling in my gut. I just got that little pit feeling in my gut. You know what I'm talking about. Your stomach kind of drops a little bit. So we have the Hierophant, right? Talk about new contracts, commitments, promises, marriage even. Okay? And I cannot stress this enough. Underneath this, we have the Devil. Okay? Now, don't freak out. But this is showing any agreements, any promises, any contracts that you begin. Devil is very, 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 very difficult to break out of. And possibly, let me see, why the Devil here? Ace of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Oh, look at all these 2s. 6 of Swords. I feel like, okay, look at this. 6 of Swords and 2 of Swords. Know what you're getting into. Know what you're getting involved with. Know who you're getting involved with. We see the 2 of Swords, you're blinded, right? You're completely blinded. You don't know which way to go. Know what you're going into. Know what you're getting involved into. Please, 2 of Swords to the Ace of Swords. See things clearly. If you're not clear, if it's not crystal clear, give it time, ask the questions, do the research. All right. Ace of Swords to the Devil, possibility to clear out something that's harmful or toxic, or I'm hearing wasteful, dysfunctional, whatever that was fucking up the value before, right? We were saying like a decrease in the value. It's like there's a way to, if there is a hole in a boat, there's a way to plug it to stop the boat from sinking, okay? Oh my god, but yeah, a Hierophant with the Devil, y'all, I would say be careful. Don't go in blindly. Don't go in naive. Don't be blindsided, okay? Devil with the Ace of Swords, someone who is able to really manipulate and make you question your own reality. And also be able to sway and change your mind if you're not standing strongly in your own truth, in your own sense of self, if you're in your own confidence. Oh my god, so just saying, know what you want, take some time, feel it out, and, you know, there might be some outside pressure, and there may be this desire to feel approval, acceptance, agreement from others, but that might not be necessary. Just make sure that you're not selling yourself short. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? Well, what an interesting reading. And I'm gonna leave it here. Alright? I love you, not Capricorn. I read, shout out to any Capricorns watching or Capricorn placements. I love you, Saggy. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy full moon. I'll see you later. Bye.